Hi, it's Nørgaard. So in this tutorial I will show you how to do the new makeup technique that everybody has been talking about, which is strobing. So basically if you're new to strobing, it's basically just highlighting and highlighting very intensely. So you skip the contour and the bronzer and you only highlight, and you keep the face pretty like natural actually. So this is what my face all strobed up looks like. So it is extremely glowy, and I will show you in this video how to kind of customize this extremely highlighted look to oily skin, because I have super oily skin, so I need to tweak some things to make this look work for me. So yeah, this is like a new makeup technique, but of course it has been around for ages. It just has never been called strobing before. So yeah, I don't think I have much else to say. I just hope you guys like the look. If you do, please thumbs up this video and make sure you watch in high definition. And yeah, other than that, here comes the tutorial. So I'm starting out with my Catrice Prime and Fine Mattifying Primer. And the reason why I'm using this is because I have super oily skin. So if I need to be able to just like barely pull off the strobing look, I definitely need a mattifying primer. Then I'm going to use my Gerard BB Plus Illumination, and as you can see, this is very golden, so it's going to give my face an all over glow. So you can see my whole face is very luminous now. I'm going to use my DermaBlend foundations in the color Nude and Opal. So I'm just applying this foundation combination with my sponge. Okay, so I have my foundation on now, and obviously if you have oily skin, you don't want to go for a too dewy foundation, but you don't want to go for something matte either, because that kind of defeats the purpose of strobing. So go for something like in between, something that's not too dewy but also not too matte. Anyways, I'm going to hide my under eye circles with some concealer. This is MAC's Pro Longwear in the color NC15. And the strobing technique is very natural, so you don't want to go in and highlight your whole face. If you want to, you can even skip the under eye concealer and just do foundation underneath the eyes. But I'm just applying a little bit underneath my eyes and just blend away. And I'm going to take a bit of that concealer on top of my eyelid as well. So once I look nice and bright-eyed, I'm going to go in and highlight. And I'm going to use the e.l.f. Shimmering Facial Whip in the color Spotlight. This is a white shimmery highlight. And I'm going to target this towards like the high points of my face. So of course on top of the cheekbone, and right on the tip of the nose, and on the chin and cupid bow, and in the middle of the forehead. So once you have blended out your highlighter, you want to at least set the concealed areas around the eyes, just to prevent your concealer from creasing. And if you have oily skin like me, I recommend setting your entire face. So I'm going to use my Prime and Fine powder from Catrice. This is a translucent powder. Let me show you. See? So now I have my skin powdered, and the reason why I powdered is just because that my skin is super oily. So if I don't powder my skin, my whole makeup will just slip and slide and I will look like such an oily mess. So that's why I powdered, but I am going to go in with some powder highlights later to give me back some more glow. But for now we are going to do the brows. So I brush through my eyebrows with my brow comb. And I'm going to use my brow bar to go in the color Blonde to Brunette to fill in my eyebrows. So I always like to start out with a little bit of the wax. And then I just go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. So for this look, I'm not going to do any eyeshadow because I want the focus to be completely on the skin. So I'm just grabbing my Uemura eyelash curler and I go ahead and curl my lashes. And then I'm going to use my Lancome Hypnose Doll Eyes Mascara. So I just applied 2 coats of my Lancome Hypnose Doll Eyes Mascara and I just applied it to my upper lashes. And that's actually all I'm going to do for the eyes. I'm going to keep it super simple. So now I'm going to highlight my face. I'm going to start out with my NARS Albatross highlighter. And this looks white, but it's actually more of like a golden color. I hope you guys can see it. So I'm going to take a fan brush. And I'm going to apply this on top of all the highlighted, all the cream highlighted places. So of course on the cheekbones. And on the forehead. And on the tip of the nose. And above the lips, on the cupid's bow. And on the chin. So other than those places, I'm also going to highlight my brow bones. And I'm going to highlight above the brow bone, well, above the brows, and kind of connect it to my cheek highlight. And down the center of the nose, and on the eyelid. And in the inner corner and along the jawline here, so right below where your contour would be basically. And you could stop here, but because this is a strobing tutorial, I really want to go all out. So I'm going to take another highlighter. This is from Essence. It came out with their Cinderella collection. If you can get your hands on it, definitely do so. It's an amazing highlighter. And as you guys can hopefully see, this one is a little more white than the other one. So it's going to be even more dramatic. But again, I pop this on top of my cheekbone, on each side, of course. And also on the nose, the tip of the nose, and the cupid's bow, and the chin, and the center of the forehead, and on the brow bones, and above the brow, and right above the jaw, and in the inner corner, and right in the center of the eyelids. And then I go back with my powder brush and blend it all out. So now you have your super glow on. So even though we're not going to contour whatsoever, we are going to apply some blush. And with the strobing look, it's very much about looking fresh. So I would suggest using like a pinky blush. I'm going to use my 10-piece blush palette from BH Cosmetics. And I'm going to use this pink color here. And I just apply this on the apples of my cheeks. And make sure I blend it back into that highlight. And I just go back in and blend this out. So to finish off the look, you just want to apply something very light on the lips. I'm going to use my Baby Lips in the color Peach Kiss. It's just a peachy color, and this will give you some moisture and a little bit of color as well. And then of course, to set everything in place, I would recommend using a dewy finishing spray. You could also use something like MAC Fix Plus, because MAC Fix Plus, it helps to make your face look less powdery. So that's what I'm going to use. And let that dry for a second. Okay, so this is the finished strobing makeup tutorial. So I really hope you guys liked it, and of course if you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. So take care and bye bye.